Hello, hello, and welcome back to Death's Door. Although we're not quite at Death's Door itself yet, huh? Last time on Death's Door, we went to the Overgrown Ruins and dealt with the Frog King and collected his soul. And now we're in the endgame. We have only one giant soul left to get. We also uncovered some lore, explored around the place, found documents. They sealed away the doors long ago, and a lot of Reapers ended up stranded over there for some reason. We're fighting for scraps these days. There's not enough... Okay, that hurt my throat. Give me a moment. There's not enough assignments to go around, and only a handful of us Reapers left in service. I've heard whispers. There may be some crows living free, outside the Commission. I wonder what it would be like to live free, knowing that you were going to die. What is this thing, and why does it stare at me? So joyful, so carefree, so annoying. Alright, we can... upgrade dexterity, that gives us better overall DPS. I always wanted a pet, but they don't let animals in the office. Alright, and... I know... I think I originally said I only wanted to upgrade fire, but I think I will actually try to upgrade all my spells. So, we're back here at the Lost Cemetery, not only to progress... Here's a pet you can have. So I will try to get all the spell upgrades. Fortunately, I remember pretty well where they all are. I remember the general vicinity of the bomb upgrade, but getting there is the challenge. It's somewhere, it's over that way. And I've considered maybe I'll do a little post-game depending on how the stream goes. Because there is a little post-game, there is one boss after the end of the game. And I've never done it before. Because I just never bothered. I thought the game had a pretty good, succinct ending. There we go, there's the word succinct. And so, never did. At least the extra boss. The extra ending is a whole other can of worms, though. That requires getting 100%, which, no thank you. Plant a seed. Actually, let me switch... Okay, I'm getting too reckless. Yeah, you're a lot easier than the fire one. Yeah, a lot easier than the fire one. A silent servant has been vanquished and their soul power added to yours. Your bomb spell no longer damages you, only your foes. A very underwhelming spell upgrade, not gonna lie. Like, If anything, I feel like this upgrade should have been, oh, your bomb now casts 1 magic instead of 2. Hi, Neri. I don't think I said hi, Husk, either. Hi to the both of you. Ah, woo. Okay, that lever is already pulled. Imagine getting hit by your own bombs. Yeah, like, I would have preferred, like, the, like, reduced ammo cost instead for bombs. Because, like, I don't know, part of, like, I feel the fact that you can damage yourself should be something that stays part of a bomb. Because it's not... And plus, like, you're already attacking at range. Like, that's the design. So, like, the circumstances in which you will be up close, willing to charge up this long to attack an enemy, it's like there's not many use cases. Compared to fire, that gives damage over time. Like, that's... Like, you'll actually use that. Anyway, I also am at a point where I feel like in terms of powering up, I'm at a comfortable spot. Like, you don't need to level grind in this game. You don't need to hit any maximum with your stats. So we'll see whatever I upgrade next. Also, I'll assume the sound balancing is fine, but please tell me otherwise. My assumption is based on it is exactly the same as last stream. So, this way to the standard Stranded Sailor. Sounds fine at the moment. Well, alright. I want y'all to hear me, but I also want y'all to enjoy the soundtrack of this game, because, man, it's beautiful. I forget what other games this composer has... Oh, actually, no. I remember one other game this composer has worked on, and that's, Moonlighter. A game I've started and never fit... Oh, it's one of these. Wow, the daggers are very overpowered. I kind of don't use them often in other playthroughs. I will remember that for the future. Who is honking outside? The ancient shrine offers you a shard from a magic crystal. I now got 5 ammo instead of 4. Yippee, aren't we special? Not that I really need it, but yippee. Now we can actually move forward. Seed to pick up. Nice, pleasant little cavern. This wall seems suspicious. Okay. Oh, I see. There's a hook up there, which I guess I just spoiled what the last power-up is. Hello again, Beakface. How goes your adventure? I like to stop with a stranded sailor to refresh my stocks of Jefferson's delicious soup. He's an odd fellow, but a great chef. Ah, there's nothing to rob from you. Wow, a long stringy rope thing with some metal at the end in this game? Spoilers. Listen, I've been yelled at for less. You found an adventure journal. It is very damp. The pages seem stuck together. Oh, can't do anything with that yet. Also, like, I guess in my mind, it's not that much of a spoiler because, like, at some point you think, you're seeing all those anchor things and the big gaps. At some point you think, okay, clearly I'm getting a traversal upgrade at some point. Like, it's just... Hello again, little bird. Oh wait, this is not the voice of, you're the monster guy. Hello again. What was that? Okay. Hello again, big little bird. Me come far and wide. See many thing. World outside, very beautiful. Love, laugh, live. That all grunt want. Jeff's son make delicious soup. He has dark secret not many people know. But Grunt saw straight away. Jeff's son not really professional chef. But Grunt no care. Soup is delicious. And for some reason, in the past 2 playthroughs I've done this game, I forget to go back to the commission while in that zone. And so when I eventually get the power up, and I'm back in the commission by force, I'm like, where the heck are the doors to go forward? Oh wait, I almost didn't actually get inside the standard sailor. Oh, Patty, my beautiful Patty. I will never know love again. I'm thinking, how do I voice this? Because I can't do a warbly voice, but I know it's doable. I'm thinking this guy should sound like an inkling or inkfish.
Greetings, fellow Bowray. My name is Drab Webson, a humble board humble and seafood enthusiast at your service.
I don't know what this voice is, but I'm sticking with it. It's funny.
Could these human hands prepare you a delicious meal today? Great. One delicious meal coming right up. I sure do love preparing food with my multi-digited Madmo hands.
Never knowing love again, wouldn't betty on it. Look at him.
Now let me tell you a little something while you ingest nutrients. A secret lies submerged beneath the moat in the estate of the Urnwitch. Opening it will require bringing an open flame to the East Gardens. Behind a powerful witch's house lies a secret accessible from the west side. To find it, you must look for openings in the hedge. There's a lot going on in the witch's basement even before you reach the inner furnace. A stray bull carriage may grant you access to its secrets. That's all I have for you now.
So yeah, this guy is how you get hints for collectibles. which for the most part is just the seeds and shinies. This way to the mountaintops via Castle Lockstone. Well, hello there, fellow traveler. Go on, tell all, how's your adventure going? Got any exciting tales I could knock out a song about? Reason being, I'm up in these mountains seeking inspiration for my next masterpiece. I heard a monster lives in these mountaintops. Can you believe it? That drunk fella outside the Stranded Sailor says he lost his love to the beast. Fancy that! The way I see it, there's gotta be one heck of an epic ballad awaiting me up ahead. If only I could smash up these blasted rocks blocking the path. I'll tell you this, if you so happen to break through these rocks, I would write a magnificent ballad of your deed. Look at that, mate! You smashed it! You're a legend! You might even be the inspiration for my next big tune. Yeah, if it's all the same to you, I might just tag along on your adventure. See you around. I feel like a bard should have theater kid energy, so... Another seed. Okay. Most of this area, this screen per se, is for later when we have the grappling hook, and I will demonstrate what I mean later. That feels like something that would hide a secret, but I guess not. Also, full disclosure real quick, at some point, stream may be interrupted, as I am expecting a phone call. Anyway, welcome to Castle Lockstone, the Frozen Fortress. You've already been through spring, summer, and fall. All that's left is winter. Hey again, pal. I hope you don't mind me tagging along. Seems like we'll need to find a way to this old fortress if we want to get up that mountain. Well, I say we, I mean you. I'll just hang around here and work on the lyrics for my next bangin' tune. Let me know if you find a way up. Hopefully this place will be... I shouldn't laugh, that was stupid. Hopefully this place will be chill. Okay, that's the wrong way. I like how this game is basically like a Zelda-like. Because like this is very much a Zelda dungeon. It's just you mentally do the mapping. Climb, 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 climb. Ooh, I like these footstep sounds. Plant another seed. Ow! 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 Okay. Death. What are you up to, Barb? Hunting souls for breakfast, lunch, and... no... Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, yeah, bomb. Now that I have extra ammo, I would call it a tragedy. Yeah, but we can see the door right below. Or not. Here lies Lord Lockstone, the first Lord of Doors to make a deal with death. Their legacy is inestimable and their reign absolute. A cold ruler concerned with law and order, who consolidated power and would go on to build the foundation of the Hall of Doors. Oh yeah, this dungeon has 2 layers to it. On top of getting the 4 souls, you have to light these 4 flames. So yeah, it just is a Zelda dungeon. This is the resting place of we, the Lords of Doors. I am Lord Lockstone, for whom this crypt was named. We, Lord of Doors, were an anomaly. A mistake of the universe, some might say. But is that not an apt description of all life? A mistake of the universe. One which grows and thrives, existence born into consciousness. And to preserve that consciousness is the most important and noble goal. Yep, need the grapple to move forward. Hi, little spirits, you're cute. I need a key. Did they follow me into the sewer? Oh my god, they did. I believe, what does this switch do? It opens that way. A creature who knew 10,000 things, all eyes and tentacles and something wings? Nah. Laser time! That was on me. There we go. Oh, got a bullet. Easy peasy. She might as well heal. For some reason, the big spear guys give me a lot of trouble. Usually, I mean. Be big, though. Here lies Lord Theodore, the first successor in the lineage of Doors. Their transition to power was smooth and their reign egalitarian, remembered for their fair nature, enforcing better working conditions for Reapers. Okay, cool. My life is ending, but this Lord plans to live forever. It doesn't feel fair to me. There's a seed. They're always in boxes, huh? Easy. And now we finally have a key. And okay. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. 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 Ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. 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 My favorite version of the underground theme is definitely the one from Partners in Time. Unsurprisingly. You found an ancient crown. It feels unusual to the touch, as if it once contained life. Another seed! Hi, door. Bye, door. And because I'm technically not done, I still want to grab the soul here. Pitter patter. Buy Door of Theo variety. Alright, so now we can use our key to go this way. Not that I saw any doors to... Not that I saw any other locked doors. Plant to get another seed. Oh no, another combat scenario. Who do we call it? I shouldn't have talked shit. Okay. Whoa! Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I'm equipping the Thunder Hammer just for the range. I need to be careful. There we go. Posted in this fortress, I have learned a great deal about the old Lord of Doors. Still don't care for them. Ba-da-dum-ba. Da-da-da-da. Gonna use that heal. Where do I go? Alright, oh, I haven't even gone... Did I go past that? I did, right? Yeah, this is the laser room. Which sent me to the upper part. Nothing accessible from here. Already explored the north thoroughly. So let's go east? Again, maybe did I miss anything from here? I thought it was just the first Lord. Oh no, I turned around immediately because I misremembered. This room messes me up because since you effectively do a run of the temple twice for both the souls and the fire lanterns, it throws me off. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a nice Friday. Ow. Kind of a low energy kind of day. Trying to be productive in a way, but energy be low. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, my day was very low-key at work. I had a 2.5-hour meeting and then like nothing else for the day. Because like the meeting ended around lunchtime, and so I went to lunch, and by the time I got back, the inspectors were back from their on-site stuff, so like there just wasn't anything to do for the afternoon. So it was just chill around playing on my Switch until 3 o'clock. Anyway, I missed that dialogue. I did see what it said. It was just... It's so cold. And we have looped back around. Titans lurking in the dark and cold. The Reaper strikes for glory, not mold, old, gold. Be careful, living Reaper. He's doing little stretches. That was cute, purposely diving in. The Last Avarice. Which, you know what? Let's be funny. Ow. Being funny is hurting. Being funny hurt. Alright, I'll stick with the hammer. Ow. Really need an alternate screen that just says door. Oh, I thought that hit me. Ow! Frick. Alright. Oh god, I just remembered what the final foe is. Oh! I don't think I've ever genuinely yelled like that before. Alright, back to Thunderhammer. Ow! Ooh, whoa! That was a close one. Ow! God, I love this music. Wave 3, gotta be careful this time. Whoa! I did not know you had a jump attack! Lovely! Ooh. Oh my god, it only took 2 tries. Okay. A gift to a fellow crow to aid you on your quest. Da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, da-da. Hookshot spell required. Acquired. Yeah, they just straight up call it the hookshot. Boop. Boop. Unfortunately, the devs aren't so mean that you need ammo to use hookshot magic, even though... Is there anything this way? A phone booth? Click. Seems like the phone isn't connected to anything. That Vaga reckons that something's big going to happen here soon. You know anything about that, buddy? Oh man, I can only hold 5 hookshot claws on me in another universe. Oh god. I don't know why anyone was complaining. These things are adorable. And they like the same TV shows as me. Oh, look at them sleeping in the thing! Oh, it's so cute. Eepy. I'm just relaxing, feeding the birds. But none of my friends want to eat off the floor. Tell me, have you ever seen a mountain? If you ever get a chance, try and explore one. What a wonderful creation they are. Titans of nature. Some friends of mine live in a mountain. It's nice, but quite cold. That's the wrong way. Can I upgrade anything? I can upgrade one thing if I want. Sorry for the yawning. These creatures are so colorful. They're giving me a migraine. And they're coming through the doors that you left open. Honestly, you're turning my office into dimensional Swiss cheese. My little friend got into my ink supply, the poor dear. Although she doesn't seem to mind. Maybe she just loves the smell of ink as much as I do. Welcome to the Snow Vault. Upgrade strength, upgrade dexterity, upgrade haste. Yeah, I'll keep going for the balance build. Why not? I've been using my magic way more, so might as well upgrade that. So before we proceed back to where we were, we first want to go to the Stranded Sailor. Because outside of post-game stuff, we now have everything we can use. And first order of business is over here. There are weaknesses in the walls that eyes can't see. Beneath a wooden walkway, a secret waits for thee. Oh, you're a combat encounter. That I did not expect. yeah, I shouldn't use bombs. Well, that can happen. Whoa. There we go. Oh, there's a health upgrade. Complain and you shall receive. Thank you for taking your pill in reverse. Because that's what the finished crystal looked like, a little pill. Ba-da-dum, da-dum, da-da, da-da-dum. Da-da-dum, da-da, da-da, da-da-dum. There are weaknesses in the walls the eye can't see. Behind twin columns, a secret awaits for thee. Behind twin columns, eh? I remember seeing some twin columns. There are weaknesses in the walls the eyes can't see. Where a giant face stares, a secret waits for thee. A giant face? Where have I seen that before? Oh, lovely! A big ol' face. There are weaknesses in the walls I have. I just fully gave up on reading that one midway through my mess up. Beneath a gargoyle, huh? We exist to serve those who oppose the Lord of Doors. Oh, I feel a burp in the very back of my throat, and it feels gross. Ugh. Oh, I don't really need you, but okay. Dum da 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 dum. Da 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 da. And here we have our final weapon. You found a great sword. This was clearly wielded by a very imposing figure once upon a time. And... okay, on the controller it's the slightly brighter shade of pink. And this is the weapon I tend to use for the entire endgame once I have it. Because it only slashes twice, but look at that range! And we're still not done with this area. Because now that we have our grappling hook, how about we go get it upgraded? It's those statues again. Ow. Easy. It really is the fire one that actually is hard. The other ones are so easy. The Silent Servant has been vanquished and their soul power added to yours. Your hookshot spell now does a powerful slash if you use your sword while being pulled towards a target. And we just got an achievement. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Crow. And can you believe it, guys? We're still not done with getting our upgrades. We can now go get our upgrade for the basic arrow spell. If I remembered where that was. Which I kind of do. I know it's in the Lost Cemetery, so all I gotta do is go through the door. Much. Can I upgrade anything? Or is the next upgrade at 800? Yeah, it's at 800, okay. They're like little Pikmin. Okay, trying to remember where I can... Is it gonna be this easy? It's this easy. This is exactly the place I need to go. It's also a good spot to grind for souls. You know what? Thunderhammer is appropriate for this. Actually, never mind. The big sword is more effective. Usually I do not condone spider violence, but this is a video game. They're not real. Do all the spider violence you want. Anyway, I'm going to ignore the fact that this is just like... This is just like a pit filled with graves. Not even graves, it's just caskets. I just saw a ladder I ignored. Spiders in real life. Give them all the care in the world. Spiders in the games. Kill! A Yodi stream of the anti-kind. Yes, please. Hi, Tom. Yeah, I've been starting to more regularly stream, at least every Friday. This is the third stream of Death's Door. Fortunately, if you want to see more Yote content, I do have my streams archived on YouTube. And this game's fairly short. We were talking about spider violence. As you can see, I committed spider violence. Wait, I want to use a fireball. I'm glad my friend Kat hasn't started watching the stream yet. They would be upset. They're the bug friend. Husk? Well, yeah, but like they're the bug friend. They've posted pictures of them holding Wasp in their hand, so. Big Spider Mama. Big Spider Mama is now gone. Man, getting this final upgrade is taking longer than I remembered. All my friends bug me, so they're all I could really use daggers again. Okay, you're actually gonna have challenge now because you do the same thing as a Flame Guardian. Whoa! Ow. Ow! Ow! How much HP does this thing have? Oh, okay. A silent servant has been vanquished and their soul power added to yours. Holding your arrow spell for longer will now charge your shot and cause more damage. Yep, so all 4 spells are now upgraded. Arrows, bombs, hookshot, and fire. Oh! I let myself fall through, so now I gotta loop around. Going back to big sword. You found an old compass. It occasionally twitches and turns on its own whims. It's clearly very old. Perhaps the magnetism inside it has mostly worn away? That's not how compasses work. The compass itself is not what has the magnetism. So the way compasses work is that the Earth's magnetic field holds a direction. And so the iron inside a compass, like the metal, like the thing that spins, is small enough that it will align itself with the magnetic field of the Earth. Because a magnetic field does have direction, so a compass goes parallel to the magnetic field. Fun fact, the North Pole that forms the Earth's axis, as in what the Earth rotates on, is different from the magnetic pole, because the magnetic pole actually wobbles and changes over time. And scientists have looked at geological records and have learned that at some point, millennia in the past, the magnetic field has flipped altogether. What ramifications that had on the rest of the Earth, who knows, but... Alright, haste. Okay, dexterity or strength? I'm going dexterity because that benefits everything, not just... Oh my god! Alright, back to the actual main quest. Back to Castle Lockstone. And now we have our grappling hook, so we can do plenty more around. Ba da 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 da. Nothing over here. I would sing more, but I'm very bad at improvising rhymes. Okay, so you were the first lord, which tells me this is the right way to go. I have no clue what's up with that. This game has many secrets. Ah, this was a dead end! Rude. Well, I mean, I got a seed out of it, but rude. You know, I feel like engaging with you more, chat.
Is there any conversation topics, any questions, any things you wish to bring up?
And perhaps get some coyote insight on. Whoa, I almost walked off entirely. Ba-da-da-da. Wa-da-da-da. I don't know why I replay this game so often. I already replayed it once before. Favorite bird that's not Neptune? The Roadrunner. Roadrunners are neat, they're impressive. It's kind of terrifying to actually see one run. They're alarmingly fast. They can get really good height. I've seen them fly, and it's... ugh. Here lies Lord Opengate, the third in the lineage of lords. Their rule was steady and without hindrance. A ruler skilled at delegation, they spent many of their years expanding their knowledge while traveling the vastness of space. They go so fast they can go through walls. Yeah, but that's hilarious you say that, Husk. Because with the Flash, one of the gimmicks of speedsters is sometimes, in more ridiculous media, speedsters can be so fast that their molecules will vibrate through walls.
Greetings, young Reaper. Your presence here is quite a conundrum. It would indicate that the course of events which started with the formation of Death's Door has led the universe to the brink of great peril. However, it is also indicative of those actions correcting themselves. Life is merely the universe experiencing itself. And as the universe seeks balance in all things, we, as parts of it, are all acting to maintain that balance. Stay true to your path, young Reaper. I can sense victory in your future.
That's 2 souls. Not 2 souls, 2 flames. Actually, yeah, 2 souls, 2 flames. I mean, we're seeing the souls of the Lords of Doors, so I'm technically still right. 2 souls? 2 souls for 2 shoes. I forget how we're supposed to go across there. Something tells me it involves... yes, this one. We can grapple now. Made Auntie laugh from a shoe joke. That's quite the feat for me. Make that a pair of jokes. Ah, it feels good to laugh. Ba-da-dum-ba. Bum-ba-dum-ba. Oh, it's this room. Okay. No, go back up. This room is quite obnoxious, I want to say. Well, it feels obnoxious. Because the grapple, the hook shot does take you to it instead of working as a free bonk. Okay, I believe... You know what, let's go this way. This is the way to the second lord. I do want to leave, well, the last lord for last. That was a close one. Yeah, if you get hit by a laser, you have to reset the whole switch hitting. Sweet child, look at what has happened to your life at the hands of our chaos. I was never sold on the idea of preserving the course of life and death. Each lord creates the next in succession before their death, and teaches them the Lord's path. My creator, the Lord before me, bowed me to their system. All I could do was to try and balance the world as fairly as I could. I tried my best to do right by the living, especially the crows, recruited into something they had no business in. If opportunity presents itself, child, ending this cycle would be what is right for the universe. My lifetime was too short to come to that ultimate conclusion, but I remain hopeful that others will reach it on their own. So for those who don't know this game, do you got any plot thoughts? Ba-dum ba-da, da-da-da-dum ba. Ba-da-dum ba, da-da-da. No, 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 no! I need to dodge roll immediately. Okay, I would have missed dialogue. Here lies Lord Deadbolt, the fourth in the lineage of the Door Lords. Their rule was dark, but produced efficiency among Reapers. An overbearing ruler concerned with keeping order and funding research into other sustainable forms of life extension. Also, I'm going to take a sip of water.
My life was not easy. The balance of the universe was my duty, and mine alone. The Lord who created me had grand illusions about fate and purpose. But fate did not bind me to death's door. Duty did. No other could take on the task of controlling life and death, so I bore the burden. I bore it for as long as I could, even extending my life beyond the bounds set by the pitiful anachronism that is death. When my time finally drew to a close, my successor paid no heed to my teachings. I fear the rain may have destroyed the balance I tried so hard to maintain. What a bitter disappointment they have been. Greatness is seldom free, Crow. True greatness may even cost you your soul.
That was a fun voice to do, not gonna lie. I think I have discovered how to do a deep voice without, like, ruining my throat. Also, I heard a car outside. Ah, that's the misfortune of being home alone. You hear a car outside and you think it might be someone. Deep voice no longer locked to Spanish, yippee.
Pues por supuesto.
Ow. You found some kind of signed contract? How exciting! Hey! You got that old elevator working. Perfect timing, too. I just finished the next chapter of my song. You'll be wanting to hear it, I imagine. Alright, here we go. I'll tell you a tale as old as time. A classic repeating paradigm. Maiden trapped at the peak of our climb. Here, fishman love, driven out of his mind, a hero will right the wrongs of this crime. Oh, what do you think? Yeah, stunned silence, that's what I was expecting. Alright then, I'll meet you further up the mountain. Don't get into any trouble on the way, at least not without me. This way to our camp. See you soon. We are approaching the end. Ow! Well, that has a bigger hitbox than I expected. They keep putting seeds under crates. Hi, rookie! The door that leads to death. Yep, I'm in the endgame now. You just missed me finally being able to pull off a deep voice without killing my throat. Fortunately, I do put up the VODs on YouTube. Welcome to the camp of the free crows, old friend. We knew you'd make it here eventually, even if you needed a bit of guidance along the way. So my timing was not good enough then. Well, it's a short game anyway. This game is like 6 hours long. We are a group of free-thinking individuals who reject the ideas of the Lord of Doors. We do not want unnatural immortality. If it must come at the cost of our lives, what is the point in living forever if it's to be as a slave? No. We choose to live free and die free. So go. Climb ever higher. Defeat the beast at the top of the mountain and claim its soul. Oh, but make sure we're well prepared before you head onwards. Remember, you're welcome here anytime you like. Make sure you're well prepared before you head onwards. Can I talk to you? Welcome, Oh, this crow's named Brooke. Welcome, foretold crow. We live a simple life here, foraging and living off the land. We've been used fur shed by the beast atop the fountain. The mountain is bedding. Look at the guys! Look at the little guys. They're so cute. Look at them. Look at them up there watching. I love them. Boys.
The foretold crows, it is an honor to meet you. Did you find any of our shrines on your journey? It seems there are still shrines you have yet to find. I am sure they will help you on your journey and in the fight with the beast atop the mountain.
We all abandoned our assignments, which means our life now ticks away. However, we are happier for it. This is the way it should be. Without death, new life cannot grow.
Definitely have to replay this at some point in time. Just so many new games I want to do. Yeah, it's fair. I replay this like at least once a year ever since I got it. Good old boyfriend recommended it to me. He said it seems like a game that was up my alley. And let's see, I've given it 2 playthroughs on the Switch. I gave it, and this is my second playthrough. Actually, no, I gave it 3 playthroughs on the Switch. I'm a liar. This is my second playthrough on PS5. Something about the game just really appeals to me. It's quite the steep climb getting up here. My pipes are still wheezing. Pretty sure you got all the achievements in it. You know, I love this game. I still haven't 100%ed it. It's because I'm lazy. I don't want to... Just because I love a game doesn't mean I'll automatically 100% it. Because some games make it easier, some games make it harder. You must be pleased, or whatever. I mean, the Secret Crow Society up here in the mountains? Who knew? They have so many great stories about their lives up here. Especially about the beast atop the mountain. Yeah, I'm getting so much inspiration on adventure. I think my next song might be the greatest I've ever written. And I've written more than 5. Ooh, you want to get all the collectibles so bad. Ooh, no. Listen, I would be down to 100%, but the game has an extensive post-game that's that's just backtracking, and that's the type of completion stuff that I like the least. Like, if the narrative of the game is taking me to an area only once, I want to be able to get everything in that area in the one visit I'm required to do. That's one thing I like about Hollow Knight, actually, because yes, it's a Metroidvania, yes, it has backtracking, but like, if you know what there is to find, usually you only have to give a place 2 visits, and like on your second visit, you're bound to get everything. Same, some tasks just feel more doable than others. If an achievement sounds like too much of a pain, I won't do it. Yeah. It's not that hard to backtrack, just get an Apple AirTag and put it on... Oh, okay. Oh, husk. Yep, and we're now officially in the final area. Sorry for that voice crackish moment. Yeah, so a big thing of the post-game is that there's a lighthouse you can go to, and you can turn it into night. And that's a cool idea, because night does affect a lot of areas. For example, here there is a secret in which you have to go around lighting these lanterns, and it's neat. There's a lot of neat stuff. I think the main one that held me up was doing the umbrella run. It was just kind of hard to get my mindset on that challenge. Oh god, yeah, that sounds like a doozy. Ah! Ah! Okay, there we go. Hi, big fella. Hey, game, it'd be nice if I could, plant a seed. No! Okay. So I realized I should lower the brightness on my phone to preserve battery. I will say, I love this place as a final area. It's a genuine good final test before you go to the final boss. Whoa, I feel like... What weapon do I want to use? I'll use a regular sword for a bit. Because something tells me those enemies are game. Okay. Really? Really? Okay. Anyway, what I was trying to say is I don't think, unless it's like an enemy with beefier HP, I don't think the big sword is making it so I'm killing regular enemies in less hits. Okay. There we go. I mean, well, I guess I technically didn't even have to kill that guy, huh? And now I have a lot more HP for this section because I don't have to redo the gauntlet. Something I appreciate. I can see another universe in which this game took Souls-like elements. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad it didn't. And we got our first shortcut. Dang, the weather sure is rough up here. The wind's just howling through my pipes. Still, a bit of bad weather has never deterred me before, especially with the beast so close now. I wonder what it looks like. Based on what the crow said, it sounds like a proper monster. All hairy and wild. Can't wait to see you fight it. Bed wet? What? Wow! Poking fun at a slip up, sorry. Oh. See, sometimes I don't even notice my own slip ups. Be nice to me. I'm bilingual. If you're not nice to my slip ups, then I can call you racist. I won't actually do that, but it's funny to make the joke. English isn't my first language, okay? I remember one time I used that gag against Dead and Zeph, and they were like, no, that makes you the racist one for trying to pull that card. And I thought, huh? What? It's just a joke, man. Also, no one will joke more about Mexicans than other Mexicans. The community bit, it's in your blood, that's racist. It's in your eyes, that's gay. Classic bit. Oh yeah, in Mexico, literally any difference is enough to make a fellow Mexican be like self-hating about it. Like, oh, you're a different class, hatred. You're a slightly different skin tone, bigotry. You just have a funny accent, bigotry. Like, and when I say class differences, I mean like upper middle class will hate middle class. Like, it takes very little differences to make people hate each other. It's a culture of a lot of pride. Oh, you have 2 more pesos than me. Have a slur. But like, it's true though. I have an aunt who is upper middle class, and she is like, oh my god, she's awful. I have heard her complain about poor people in a way I have never heard before. I believe that's shortcut number 2. I never really die in the upcoming part, so I don't ever recall. Time for the slip and slide! We'll switch back to the big sword because of the range. No! I love this segment, not gonna lie. Whoa, 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 I'm under the bridge. You know what? Screw it, I'll grab the seed. You know, I'm realizing there's another game that's like literally exactly like this type of gameplay. Like, oh, it's a top-down-ish game. You go around a map in cardinal directions. And that game in question is Hyper Light Drifter. That'd be a fun game to stream someday. Kind of a hard game to want to stream because it's a game with no dialogue. Or even really any text. But it's a good game. I'm surprised its sequel is roguelike, but you know what? They can do what they want. Improv it. Well, see, it's because there is story, there is implied dialogue, because the game, whenever characters speak, they speak through images. Simlish, got it. Hakatika double dada. I remember I did one of my favorite videos. It's somewhere reblogged on my Tumblr. Really funny video where it's just like Material Girl, but every other line is in Simlish. It feels like that should have hit me. Ow! Okay. That's on me. Yippee! I think that's the first time in all my replays that I did this combat encounter on the first try. Let's go. A lot of blood. And I think I've said it in previous streams, but I actually do like the blood. Makes it very satisfying to proceed. Level up. This is it! That's the beast! Oh boy, my heart is pounding! Are you gonna fight it? I'm gonna stay well out of the way and, take notes for my song. Good luck. Hi, Betty. Also, yes, that means that the crow who's heartbroken was in love with a Yeti. Anyway, this boss sucks. She doesn't have much HP compared to the first two bosses, but she hits fast and hard.
Wah!
Oh, okay, I was doing surprisingly good for that first attempt. Oh, that was rough. Yeah, this is a boss fight in which I appreciate the big sword because the attack window is tiny. Ah! Getting hit by this boss hurts real bad. As I said, fortunately she has pretty low HP. And the muscle memory did kick in. So we have collected our 3 giant souls. Grandma, the King, and Betty. We gather here today to mourn the passing of Betty. To some, she was revered as a god. To others, feared as a wild, untamable beast. And to a small few, loved as a radiant beauty. After many lifetimes atop the mountain, supplying locals with fur and untimely deaths, she can now rest. Bow your head in remembrance. Pay your last respects. Her time in this world is over. What an incredible adventure this has been, full of twists and turns. So Betty and the Beast were one and the same? Amazing! That means the drunken guy at the stranded sailor was he in love with the Beast? Whoa. I kind of feel bad for them both now. Dead or heartbroken? What do you think is worse? They're both kind of tragic. Still, it's great material for a song, huh? I want to start writing right away. Once it's ready, come by the Stranded Sailor sometime and I'll play it for you. I will get to work on my new masterpiece straight away. Another demonic soul's anger quelled, Reaper. May they find peace in death. I think overall this this final area is probably my least favorite part of the game in terms of progression and storytelling. The stuff with the pothead and Grandma was really compelling. The Frog King regularly taunted you, and the traversal was quite fun. Here, I guess, like, there isn't much going on for the plot regarding Betty. It's the plot of the area is more just getting lore on the Lord of Doors. If I get into
If I get into trouble for this, I am not going to be happy with you. Alright. Strength for my final upgrade. Because there's no way in heck I'm gonna get more XP to... There's no way I'm getting another level up between here and the last boss. And you know what? Considering what we have up ahead, I'm switching back to our regular sword. The old reliable. Which reminds me, before I start voicing the old man, I should get a sip of water.
You did it! You're a much stronger Reaper than I. I would have taken down those giant souls alone. Or I couldn't have, okay. It is time, at long last. Let us force this door open, fledgling, and finish our assignments. And now to the other side. This is it. This is the place beyond, where no life is to be seen. Hello? Are you Death? I thought the tales of the original Reaper were just the mad ramblings of the Frey Crows.
Yeah, well, I guess that's me. So if you didn't know I was real, that means you're not here to rescue me, huh?
No, I'm sorry. We're here for another purpose. In fact, you might be able to help us?
Wow, rude. But, alright, I mean, what's a few more minutes after several centuries? So, why are you here, actually? How did you even get here?
We seek souls that have passed through death's... your door. We are service-bound Reapers. We require those souls to finish our task and restore our statue with the communion. Otherwise, we will die.
Oh, awkward. If you're looking for a soul here, then you're out of luck. Any non-corporeal souls that pass through the door are absorbed into the ether. Soul energy has to be recycled to create new life. That's why my job was so important. Not that the living didn't hate me for it. I used to go around reaping souls myself, then pick them up and take them to Beyond the Veil. But it was so depressing. Not for the souls, they don't care, but for the living ones they left behind. I wish I could let them know dying isn't scary. It's just a cycle of life. Thing is, over the vastness of time, I got very tired of that cycle. But then one day a strange being came to me with a proposition. This being could create portals, doors, to any place or world. They offered to outsource the collection of souls to an automated system using one of their doors. While it was open, it would draw in the souls of the dead. A lighthouse on the shores of the ether, if you will. In return for this, they asked for their lives to be extended. Well, actually they asked for immortality, but that's impossible. If souls stick around too long past their expiration date, then with nothing left to tie them to mortality, they decay into demonic forms. All life must end. Well, eventually. So, while I kicked back, several generations of these self-proclaimed Lords of Doors came and went, enjoying their unnaturally long lives, each one agreeing, in the end, to submit to the limitations of life and to go willingly into the ether. Until one didn't. Which brings us to your current Lord of Doors. Towards the end of what should have been their lifespan, your lord betrayed our long-standing agreement. They said there had been some kind of incident, that the door had malfunctioned and needed to be remade anew. For the door to be reconstructed, you would require the touch of death to link the door to the ether. But after this new door was created and opened, the Lord kicked me inside and sealed it shut. No way for me to escape. No way for stray souls to pass on to the ether. No death among the living. I've been here, alone, ever since.
But my assigned soul, it must be here. It has to be here. I tracked it to this door. It must have entered here somehow. Are you sure you haven't seen it?
Sorry, Guy, if his soul comes in here without a body, it disappears into the ether. Sooner or later, everything that begins has to end. Big fight again? Big fight ahead? Yeah, I'm aware. This is a replay of a game. Also, welcome to the chat. Sakamela. I'm not finishing that. Sooner or later, everything that begins has to end.
So, there's no hope. It must still be here somewhere. No. I wasted so many years searching for that soul. Decades. Centuries!
Oh god, I wanted to go through that without coughing, but I couldn't.
I refuse to die!
Oh god. Old man voice and screaming is not compatible. Oh my god. Uh-oh. I sense you're a little bit past your best before date. Yeah, I'm okay. Water helps. Bye. This boss fight's actually the first thing I saw of the game. Where my boyfriend told me he really liked this boss battle and he thought I'd like the vibes. And in fact, I did like the vibes. Ah! Oh, they all missed. Like, I'm using the big sword for the range. Ah, okay. The doors ask you, try again? Yes, of course. One of the puffs glitched. Ow. Ooh. Ow. Oh, okay. Not gonna lie, that was a little comical. I just smacked the... I just barely smacked him and he fell over. I can't tell you how long it's been since I felt a fresh breeze on my face, or saw, well, anything. You never appreciate something until it's gone, do you? I saw a lot of that on my job, but until your Lord of Doors locked me up, I never thought it'd apply to me. So, I'm sorry about your big feathered friend back there. It's always hard for the living to let go of the dead. Even more of a rough one having to reap him yourself. I can sort of understand that feeling. Even if it wasn't your intention. You've done me a huge favor here, Crow. But this isn't over quite yet. Because while the door has been destroyed, my power is unfortunately still trapped in its remains. Forging the door required a piece of my own soul, and I need it back before I can do my job again. That means if we want to end this cycle, someone else has to take down the Lord of Doors. Have you guessed who yet? I won't be making any more deals again, that's for sure. Head back to your office and reap your boss's soul, Crow. And remember, death is on your side. I regret something. Because if you die and you say no to restarting, you can come back here manually, and like Death's Door will be here. And when Death's Door is here, it's so striking, the entire area becomes black and white. Oh, I'm now mad I didn't do that. This game auto-saves, so... Actually... all progress will be saved. Well, I'm not going to redo cutscenes and stuff just to show a cool thing. In fact, if you want to see more cool things, my general encouragement is, if you want to get the game yourself sometime. Play it your own way. Explore how you want to. Anyway, guess you can say he got murdered. He was murdered. It's a singular Crow who did it, so no. My fellow Crows, we have arrived at a moment foretold long ago. Today, Death's door has been opened, and death themselves has been freed more into the world. Once more into the world. Fear not, for this is not the end of days, but the beginning of a bright new future. The forces of life and death have been unnaturally thrown into chaos for 1,000 years, and we crows played a hand in that. We must right our wrongs. We must accept our fates. We must reject those who lead us into a future with no hope. It is time for the Lord of Doors' reign to end, and for us to return to a natural life cycle. Even as our world teeters on the edge of oblivion, souls like these forest spirits still manage to emerge through the cracks. Soon a new age will begin, and the world will teem with new life. For that to happen, the final hours of this foretold day must play out as ordained. The crow that freed death will have to end the Lord of Doors' reign. We are the foretold crow. I have no doubt that you will complete your task, old friend. Have faith in yourself. I feel like my whole world is crumbling beneath my feet, but somehow I'm also hopeful for the first time, and actually this is the first time I've felt hope. Maybe I won't have to work so hard anymore. All the death and rebirth is a daunting prospect, but I think everyone here is sick of what this world has become. A new world. A new start. I wonder if there will be new TV shows, too.
So I guess we're all gonna be out of our jobs soon. Finally, I can be free of the rat race. I never wanted to be a Reaper, you know. It's just a matter of necessity. Wonder what I could do next. I guess endless possibilities lie ahead. Of course, it all depends on you finishing your job without getting killed in the process. But I reckon you'll get it done, kid.
I know it seems the world is ending, but I really hope I can find a new job after all this. Honestly, I just love typing. The feel of the keys on my feathers, the clicking and the clacking as I push them down. Look at me getting carried away. Go on. You'd best finish clearing this mess up. I have a resume to write. Welcome to the Soul Vault. I guess magic. Let's see, how long have I been streaming for? 2 hours and 7 minutes. Alrighty, righty. Before I proceed, I think I will be taking, I'll say a 5-minute break. So, I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright, friends. We're back. And it's time to end this. I remember exactly why I like this game. It is a fun journey. Oh, nice. I got more than half. Let's see. Did I get half? Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4. That's 24 shinies, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exactly half. Anyway, it's time for the end. On the first stream, I did a raspy voice for the Lord of Doors, because that's what he sounds like. But I'll see what I do. I want to make sure, like, we'll see. We're here again.
I've been watching you, young crow. I never really thought it would come to this. Yet here we are. Each of my kind are created by the Lord preceding them, and trained to take over their duties before they pass on. On the day we are created, we are told the day on which we will die. My predecessor, my creator, was a cold-hearted tyrant, obsessed with rules and order, how things had to be. The old fool never even gave me a name. Can you believe that? How would your life play out if you knew the exact day you were going to die? If every moment of your existence revolved around its ending? I had to do everything in my power to save myself. I know my actions are not entirely moral, perhaps not even justifiable. But I cannot just let myself die. I refuse to go without a fight. So, young crow, are you ready to fight for your life, as I am for mine?
Oh my god, I did that first try? I was just I like being silent for the sake of like the drama of it all, like all that's happening. That's the first time I've ever gotten that whole sequence first try. I'm so happy because that makes things a whole lot more cinematic than if I just died and had to restart. Anyway, that sequence is brutal. If you die, there are no checkpoints. You have to start from the beginning of the chase. So the only thing that has a checkpoint is when he teleports the first time, and then no checkpoint until this. Fortunately, we got full healed even.
Why are we here, Crow? Why do I exist? To follow in the footsteps of the lords before me? To repeat the same things over and over? To what end? What is the point if we all have to die eventually? I suppose I will never know. Because I will never die!
The last Lord. One last soul for us to reap. He will use all of his attacks from the previous round with some new ones, such as throwing projectiles, similar to Grandma. And he will also, he'll do the same ringing move that the Guardians do. Heck, here he is. In the entire gauntlet before, he referenced other bosses. Now he's referencing our very, the Door Guardian. I have a clip somewhere on Twitter where playing the Switch version, it glitched, and when he did the roll attack and landed, he fell through the floor, and I got soft locked. Oh, I'm out of projectiles. Ow! Ah! You just gotta survive. Gotta survive. Don't get hit. Ay, ay, ay. He's literally cracked, so I... No! Fortunately, I get to just immediately try again. There is a checkpoint for this fight. Ow. Oh, that's an attack I don't really get to see often. Oh, I love how you can see his reflection of him. Oh, I got distracted. Oh, yay, yay.